It is called swatting. It's a dangerous prank where somebody calls 911 and reports an active shooter. And at about 10:40 this morning, sergeants, deputies, and a Marine Patrol responded to what they thought was a shooting threat in Cottage Grove. But as KEZI 9 News reporter Robbie Fueling learned, it was all a costly false alarm.
We've been told that there are weapons aimed at us as we approach, and there's a high likelihood that somebody could get injured in a call like this, which is a huge concern. So safety is always our first priority.
Lane County Sheriff Sergeant Carrie Carver says when deputies arrived on Center Street, they were expecting the worst, an active shooter in a home. They approached the scene with weapons locked and loaded, but thankfully, besides a case of the nerves, no one was hurt. The real casualty, Carver says, were people who called 911 with real needs.
There's a lot of frustration from deputies when they respond to something like this, take their time away from folks who really need the help out there, and spend their time on something that amounted to essentially a prank, a very costly prank, a dangerous prank.
The list of emergency calls that were put on hold because of this situation is beyond frustrating for law enforcement. Police are still working on tracking back the call as the suspect for the false report has still not been found. But let me tell you, the punishment is severe. I spoke to Sergeant Carrie Carver, and she says that this could be categorized as reckless endangerment, a punishment up to 1 year in prison. As far as the suspect, deputies are still on the hunt as they trace back the initial call. A difficult task, but one they will continue to pursue. Reporting in Cottage Grove, Robbie Fueling, KEZI 9 News.